We're talking about some impacts. Cold weather, some of the coldest air so far this season, along with rain and snow. Right now, getting out the door, it is a chilly, cold start. 32 degrees in Akron, 32 degrees in Mansfield. That's where we're looking at temperatures just slightly above the freezing mark. 34 in Worcester, Elyria 34 as well, 39 downtown, a warmer spot. Cloud coverage has taken over, so don't expect the sunny skies. Unfortunately, that has wrapped up throughout the overnight. The clouds are going to be moving in along with rain and snow. Starting its rain in this low pressure system will be deepening as we head throughout the next 12 hours, and that's going to be swinging more rain and snow. This overall just shield of precipitation will be spreading in, and that's going to give us impacts for later on into the overnight, right into early Thursday morning. For your Wednesday, all quiet, overcast conditions. The clouds will be lingering all day. Temperatures only warming up into the mid to upper 40s, 46 degrees, but this is where we should be for late November. And as we get closer until later on into the overnight, we're talking about impacts. Wednesday night into early Thursday, rain changing over to snow that could cause some problems on the roadways briefly for early Thursday morning. Thursday night for your Thanksgiving into early Friday, that is when we're going to be tracking lake effect snow, and significant amount of that as we head closer into this weekend and even beyond that. Days of lake effect snow, folks, so buckle up, especially if you're in the primary snow belt. For this afternoon, let's start the clock at 1 o'clock. Not much is going to be happening for this morning outside of temperatures warming up into the 40s. Cloud coverage sticking around. Here comes the rain spreading in as early as sunset for this evening at 5 and 6 o'clock. Here comes 8 o'clock rainfall widespread throughout much of northeast Ohio. And as we approach midnight tonight, I'm thinking that's when the burst of snow is really going to be breaking out and changing over to wet snow throughout the overnight. This is 12, getting closer to 2, 3, and 4 o'clock. Waking up around this time, widespread wet snow. And some of this snow could be heavy, especially this little ribbon of heavy snow. We could be looking at some banding taking place, so we could see some healthy amounts with some healthy snow rates as we get closer to mid-morning, getting closer to 7 o'clock. Most of the snow is moving out of here. We pick up a north breeze, and we're going to be wrapping up this first wave for precipitation with just rain. So rain, snow, then back to more lake effect rain, lake enhanced rain as we get closer to mid-morning for your Thanksgiving. So anything that does collect on the roadways will be quickly melting off. But in between time, we could see a quick stripe of 1 to 2, maybe isolated 3-inch snowfall as we get closer to tomorrow morning, but quickly melting off for tomorrow afternoon. Which brings us to this weekend, post-Thanksgiving travel. Lake effect snow, days of it. Get prepared, folks, especially if you live east of the metro. So here's the Thursday storm moving out of here, turning to an East Coast coastal storm, and that's going to pull this Arctic air. A northwest flow is going to be established across the Great Lakes. So the lake effect really cranks up Friday morning, Friday afternoon, Saturday, Sunday, right into your Monday. We're going to be looking at another storm system that could enhance and break out more snowfall as we get close to the midweek of next week. Thursday and Friday, more the same. How much snow we're talking about? Where you see the red along I-90, this little stretch here, if you're going to be traveling east and west, I recommend taking I-80 for this weekend because we could see upwards to a foot of snow or maybe even higher than that by the time we approach the next 7 to 10 days. So lake effect will be something you will be hearing about, not only for this weekend, going into much of next week. With your Union Home Mortgage 10-day outlook, temperatures remain in the 20s and 30s through the next 10 days.